Good afternoon, students. Today I am going to start chapter 8. Topic is Human Health and Diseases. Human Health and Diseases. And Diseases. So, first we know about the disease. Know about our health and diseases. So, the term health is very frequently used by every day in our life. It was stated that our immune systems maintains our health and our mind influences through the neuroendocrine system. Hence, health is affected by our mind and mental states. So, according to WHO stands for World Health Organizations. We defined health is a state of complete physical, mental, social well-being and not merely the absence of disease or physical fitness. When we are healthy, we are more efficient at work, increases productivity and brings economic productivity and prosperity. So health also increase longevity and reduces infant and mental and maternal mortality. Our health is affected by genetic disorders, infections, and lifestyle. Genetic disorders in which the child is born from parents by birth and deficiency with which a child is born. Infectious or infections caused by pathogens. What is pathogens? The disease causing organism is known as pathogens, and its carrier is known as the vectors. Lifestyle including the food and water we take, rest and exercises, habits that we have or lack it. So, our health is affected due to the genetic disorders, infections, as well as our lifestyles. All these factors, three factors that also affected our health. So, how do we maintain our good health? How to maintain our good health? We can maintain our good health by taking balanced diet, personal hygiene, regular exercises, etc. Regular yoga practice to achieve physical and mental health. Awareness about the diseases and their effects on body and its functions. Taking vaccinations, immunizations against infectious diseases, proper disposal of waste, control of vectors, and maintenance of hygienic food and water resources. So, these are the factors by which we can maintain our health. So, health is the state. Which type of state? Our mental, physical, and social well-beings. So, these are the factors which can keep healthy and maintain our good health. So now discuss the disease. Diseases. The conditions of improper functioning of any conditions. The conditions of improper functioning of or any conditions which interfere with normal functioning of one or more organs or organ systems of the body and causes disorders of mind and or body is called diseases. So it is characterized by various signs and symptoms. So disease caused organism is known as pathogens and its carrier is known as the vectors. So now we discuss human diseases. Human diseases. Human diseases are categorized into two categories. Human diseases is categorized into two categories. First is also known as contagious, and second is contagious or congenital, and second is acquired. Contagious, that means genetic disorders like the congenital disease present by birth. Congenital disease present by birth. For example, Down syndromes. You already learned in the genetic disorders. Down syndrome. Acquired disease is developed after birth by infections. We see the example like AIDS. So acquired disease divided into two groups. One is also known as the communicable or infectious disease. Second is non-communicable or non-infectious diseases. Communicable disease categorized and grouped into 5 different types. First is also known as bacterial disease. Bacterial disease. Second is known as viral disease. Viral diseases. Third group is also known as protozoan. Protozoan. Fourth is also known as helminthic. Helminthic disease. And fifth is also known as fungal diseases. Fungal diseases. Non-communicable are also grouped into 5. First is also known as deficiency disease. Deficiency disease. Second is also known as the degenerative disease. Degenerative disease. Third is also known as allergic. And fourth is also known as cancerous disease. Cancer. Allergic, its example is asthma. Degenerative disease, its example is mostly heart disease, and deficiency disease is best example is beriberi. Bacterial disease like typhoid, pneumonia, etc. Viral diseases, common cold, polio, etc. Protozoans, malaria, yellow fever, amoebiasis, and helminthic is Ascaris. Ascariasis, rheasis, filariasis, etc. I am giving you a chart of the some communicable diseases, its description and causes the different types of disease. So you see and learn with the help of a chart. Various types of pathogen, their description, and disease caused. Types of pathogens, description, and diseases. First is serial number. First is bacterial disease. First type of pathogen is also known as the bacteria. It is caused bacterial disease. For example, bacteria like Escherichia coli, E. coli, Escherichia coli. Descriptions: which type of structures? That is single-celled organism without a nucleus. Single-celled organism without nucleus. Disease caused tuberculosis, food poisoning, tetanus, pneumonia, and syphilis, etc. Second pathogen, viruses. Viruses like herpes simplex, non-living particles that reproduces by taking over living machineries of the host cell. Non-living particles that reproduce by taking over living machineries of the host cell. Disease caused common cold, flu, genital herpes, and functional disorders like measles, AIDS, genital warts, chicken pox, smallpox, etc. Third pathogens, fungal, that is fungal diseases, that is fungi causes fungal diseases. Example is death cap mushroom, Its structures and descriptions: simple organisms including mushrooms and yeast that grow as single cell or thread-like filaments. simple organisms including mushrooms, yeast that grow as single cell or thread-like structure. Thread-like structures known as filament. Disease caused ringworm, athlete's foot, and mushroom poisoning. Etc. Fourth pathogen, protozoan. Protozoa like Giardia lambelia. Example is Giardia lambelia. It is single-celled organism with a nucleus. Single-celled organism. Fourth pathogens like protozoa, Giardia lambelia. Single-celled organism with nucleus. Disease caused malaria, diarrhea, giardiasis, sleeping sickness, etc. So these are the some different types of pathogens, its body structures, and cause the different types of diseases. Now, infectious diseases are transmitted by two ways. Infectious diseases are transmitted by two ways, either through direct transmission, or indirect transmissions via intermediate or agent. Agents like air, water, food, and soil. Direct or indirect way. Direct way to human body without involvement of any intermediate agents. Direct transmission in human body without any involvement of of agent, or indirect with the help of the agent. So this is your complete different types of diseases. In next class we discuss each and every diseases with their symptoms and preventive measures. Thank you.